I know this is a gross inconvenience to future Premier Trad in Queensland, but have a look at this. Coal and mining royalties are the only thing that keeps that budget in surplus. Remember, the stamp duty is down because of the problems here. Have a look here. Just a month out before, the Treasurer will hand down her second budget. Again, wait till after the federal election. The Queensland Resources Council said that the state's coal royalties, $4.46 billion. Put simply, without it, they are nowhere near surplus. Without it, you can't build Cross River Rail. You're not able to fund all of the things that they promised to do. Now, this is, however, the person who's in charge of the purse strings in Queensland, the future Premier in Queensland at some point in time when she can roll Annastacia.
I don't necessarily think she's a future Premier.
I would hope not for Queensland. I would hope not for Queensland. But she's out there basically, she's doing everything she can to kill things like Adani, but will turn around and bank the money that coal floats that state with. It's an unbelievable double standard, isn't it, Richard?
I agree.
Yeah, it's just...
I've whenever you heard me oppose Adani?
No, correct. But this is what I'm saying. But this is the thing where, is there not a problem, a schism for parts of the Labor Party, I'm not going to say the Labor movement, but where you've got the ultra-lefties who are anti-coal and the necessity of governing, which means you have to have freaking royalties, and at the state level you need these royalties, yet she is the one standing up in the freaking parliament saying coal has no future.
Well, I mean...
The budget has no future without it.
The major parties have always got schisms and they just survive. You just keep going, you put one foot after the other and you keep on moving, hopefully forward. Sometimes it isn't, but no, that's what you try to do. I think... you know, in the case of Palaszczuk, she's a right-wing premier with a left-wing party behind her.
Yeah.
And that's an incredibly difficult balancing act. But so far she's done pretty well. I mean, if there's an election tomorrow, she'd romp it.
What do you feel about a treasurer standing up there and basically arguing against one of the things that keeps it in surplus?
Well, it's the same as the CFMEU argument up there. They provide the jobs. I mean, this is the fundamental issue that Labor has. It's jobs. It's the economy. It's why nobody in their right mind in this country, with mining propping us up anywhere, can say we're going to get rid of coal there. They can play around. And you were wrong there where you said you just put one foot in front of the other. They do a soft shoe shuffle. They do a two-step either way. That's how they do it.
To the left, don't they? Yeah, they do the time.
That's how Bill does it. That's how Jackie
What do you think, Ron?
Well, again, I just have to point to the flaw in Richo's logic, because by definition, he's saying that there's a schism within the Labor Party that you sort of dance around. We are going to the critical question in this entire election is, do we want an economy built on coal or do we not? The Labor-Greens alliance do not want coal. Shorten won't commit to Adani. If they get into power, this whole thing will come down crashing down like a house of cards. This entire economy is built on coal. We require it. The numbers require it. The budgets require it. And if we don't pursue it, people will go elsewhere to buy their coal elsewhere. There are plenty of other countries who want to flog this stuff, and we will impoverish ourselves. And the idea that a Labor Party can somehow get into power and go, oh, well, we're kind of going to have Adani and not have Adani, which is the game they've been playing, then the rubber will hit the road, and either they will come crashing down because they won't be able to resolve these internal tensions. And the idea that they can just do one step and the other is ridiculous. This is a fundamental issue.
The reality is, after election day, Shorten will simply declare that they're going to approve Adani. That's what will happen. And then we'll all can all remain calm, which is something you haven't been.
And then the knives will be out. Those Labor knives will be out, because the hard left within the Labor Party will not stand for it.
The hard left can wield as many bloody knives as they like, but they can't win.
Yeah, but they'll have the knives. You agree with me there. The knives will be out in full.
All right.